Heyo, my Planet Zoo friends. Johnny Five Alive here. I'm joined with Zelixor.
Heyo!
He is so happy he's farting rainbows. And we're back with another episode of Zoo Spotlight Contest Edition. Today we're going to be looking at the timber wolf and Arctic wolves. So stay tuned and let's check them out. All right, welcome back, everyone. Hope everyone's having a great day. We're going to dive...
Thank you, I do.
You're welcome. Me and Zell are losing our minds.
A little bit.
Little bit.
But, I mean, it's... What is it? The...
What?
6th. I mean, we did like 19 recording. It's fine.
All right, we're looking at the Timberwolf Enclosure created by Dodger, one of our Discord advanced builders, and here he says a large snowy forest with caves hidden in waterfalls, hidden hideaways, mountain hills, rivers, and more. Natural look for immersive experience for the wolves, 2 raised vantage points, viewing areas, and a selection of ground level viewing windows. Enclosure is perfectly suited for the Timberwolves. Park has the essentials for guests, but not much focus has been put there. Bam! Now that's an introduction.
Damn. Did he say like snowy? Do we need to make this snowy or no?
We could. I think we'll get a wolfie.
Wow. That's nice.
I kind of wish it was built right in the middle of the habitat. Or like you built the habitat around it. That would be amazing. It's just kind of off to the side there.
Oh no, it is snowy. Yeah.
Okay. Looking good already.
Yeah. It's very realistic looking. Like,
Hey, I like this.
this is nice. Yeah.
Ooh, really good terrain work. I like the ivy into the cave. Okay.
And you know, with something like this, I don't mind it at big habitat.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of, you can get a lot of wolves in a pack.
Yeah.
20 or something. It's pretty crazy.
That's cool. Really nice terrain. And the trees don't feel like samey at all. It's all,
It's nice.
you know, works.
Here's our staffing back lodge area. This is how they get in. Let's go hang out with the wolves for a little bit.
You made a Timberwolf thing, right?
A couple. Yeah, one I put a lot of effort into, and then my save file got corrupted, so that's gone.
Yeah. But it was in the beta, right?
Yep, but I've tried since and release and lost those too, and gave up on the game. That's why you haven't seen a Let's Play from me. I was just so frustrated. My game just kept on crashing. Yeah, I gave up.
Anyway.
But now I got to look at your wonderful creations, but
Yeah.
I know some people who have been working on some wonderful creations and have lost them. So again, I'm still discouraged even to this day to get back into the game because I'm hearing about corrupted saves 2 months after release. So, but the people who manage to get these zoos done and they pucker through, I'm really excited for. We have some zoo submissions, not as many as I would, when Planet Coaster came out, I was getting park creations. I had like 500 subscribers and I was getting them, you know what I mean? And they were coming in like wildfire. I didn't even know what to do with myself. That's why we created 200 spotlights. just keep coming in. So I think we have like probably 5-6 zoos. If we're lucky. So, I mean, yeah, so it's not quite the enthusiasm that we saw from Planet Coaster. But when we do visit those zoos, and we will once this contest is finished, they will be incredible, and I am looking forward to it. So the creativity in this game is still there, right?
Yeah, I like this habitat.
Yeah.
I like the river flowing super realistic. I mean, the waterfall, the water has to come from somewhere.
Yeah.
But, but that's fine because why not?
Unless they're like those man-made fountain things.
Yeah, that's probably what. I mean, how are you gonna do it?
Right.
But yeah, it looks really good.
Absolutely. The terrain work and
It's
trees.
really nice.
It's very relaxing.
I was getting like relaxed just looking at it.
Absolutely. There's not as many wolves though as I thought there would be. Maybe they're just so spread out.
Maybe.
Let's click the barrier and see. Where's the barrier natural?
It's
3. That's not enough.
maybe just let them breathe, right, and
Right.
fill up.
Unless they're like all at the doorway. No? In a box.
Like 17 the wolves.
We've seen
One
it.
guy running to the entrance.
It's not abnormal. No, a solid creation from Dodger here, an advanced builder. Really good stuff. Let's move on to the next one of the day. All right, here we have the Read sneak peek by K-Ramba, one of our Discord master builders. Here he says, "Hi, this is my submission to the Community Habitat Challenge. It's basically just the beginning of my own park, which is based on the Swedish Zoo. It's the same read that we've read from the last one. There's a Himalayan brown bear habitat, and which we're gonna ignore here today because we've already seen it in previous episode, as well as a timber wolf habitat. I'm quite proud of the bear habitat as it's one with the interesting views. These are the first habitats I ever made in the game. I hope they look realistic enough for you. Enjoy." Boom.
Well, we'll be the judge of that.
Well. Here's the parking lot again. So we did visit all this stuff in the previous one.
The viewers will be the judge of that, actually.
That's true. Hey, we got train tracks. I didn't notice that last time. What a little cute little train station here.
What?
Choo-choo. Hey, that's cute.
More fika inside.
Okay, so the Timberwolf habitat we passed the last time when we went to see the bears, and it was here. But other than this viewing area, are there more? You can view them.
Go in? Oh, from here.
Okay.
Oh, that's a bit my brain just couldn't really. Was
Wrap
like,
your
what?
head around it.
Yeah.
It's like we're passing through, but it's open. It's interesting. It's a little bit of a pass-by area. I guess I was kind of confused for a second too. Yeah, they roam around here. Is that a bear? Just a meat bag.
It's marking his territory.
So they come up into here.
Um.
It's interesting that they have a house instead of a cave. We haven't really seen that a whole lot.
No, that's true. I think it's a bit plain, K-Ramba, if I have to be really honest with you.
I feel the same. I'm trying to put my finger on how, because it feels like the guests are just kind of like walking over to the bears, and you can completely like miss the fact that this is a wolf enclosure, you know?
I mean, I don't think if you walk there, you'll miss it when a giant wolf is running.
No. But
yeah, I get what you mean.
It doesn't feel like a natural habitat
there's
for
no
the wolves.
No.
Yeah, it just kind of feels like they're passing through regular terrain, some hills. I guess that's what I meant, is it doesn't, if this was like a very immersive wolf habitat, you'd be like, oh, welcome to the wolves den. You would see, you know, some wolves dens and maybe a little bit of snow,
or maybe
I don't know.
The pathway, like let it go down instead of up.
Right.
And then go through a tunnel, like an icy cave, and then with viewing areas, and then go back to the bear.
I mean, you got your underground, or your viewing here, but it is. I like this area because you get your. I mean, is there a shop here? No, there's not. I was gonna say if you had like a store here, came in, you're like, oh look, you know, and then it kind of entices you. You're like, oh, let's go see more, wrap around it. But I feel like it's a little bit of an oversight.
But also, like he's, of course, basing this on the. So if they have it like this there in this zoo, then I completely understand it.
Right.
And they cannot make snow like in a zoo in Sweden, right?
Yeah, but the Timberwolves don't necessarily need snow, but they do like it. They're fine with it either way. It's not a necessity. It's not like they're Arctic wolves, right? So,
okay.
So, but you generally, you can go with it or without it, and they're fine. It's always been a personal preference of mine to add the snow, but it's definitely not a necessity. So with that said, you could still take it further and do these caves and more natural.
Some more trees.
Like we have this pond here, but I would have liked to see a source, like a water source. You could have had the water running down here or something. You know, we got a little spring over here, but it's really not a whole lot of. Yeah, it's a little underwhelming for me. I think he said he was really happy with the bear area, which we did feature.
But it shows.
And
right?
you can see the difference that you put this work into the platform and the viewing, the guards, the building around it, the overhead viewing. Why do we not have that attention to detail over here? It feels like you were just you put it in place and they're like, I'm gonna go work on the bear area. Something feels missing. Even like your painting. You didn't really put any shrubs or painting here. It's very surprising to me. And I think we're just going a little harder on K-Ramba because he is a master builder, right? And
yeah, for sure. I mean, that's why.
yeah.
And he can take it.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. But I mean, yeah, your building work and everything around it is really good. I almost feel like maybe he submitted the wrong file or something, you know. But I'm sure we're gonna
an older file.
Yeah, we're gonna see this zoo in completion at some point. He's gonna submit it. So I'd like to see this area dressed up, and we'll do a revisit in the future and see what you did to this wolves area. Okay, but we have 2 more to jump into, so let's move it along and go check out the Arctic wolves. All right, we're at the Pocock Arctic Wolves Mountain Valley Reserve, created by Mick Arse, one of our Discord builders. And here they say, this was designed to be a habitat to look like research station observing the wolves in their natural habitat. A valley in the mountains named after a man who first classified them as a separate species, Reginald Pocock. I've set them in a secluded valley and have hidden the staff facilities behind scenes, or screens, so the observations can be made without any impact on the animals themselves. Ooh, this sounds really interesting. One of the coolest backstories we've heard, and I'm actually really excited about that. I would love, you know, I like this.
He made the polar bear one, right? Or
possibly, yeah. But building into their natural habitat. Oh yeah, maybe. So we have the little. Hey, this is neat. It's like they've set up their base here, you know.
Yeah.
All the tarps and stuff. That's
But
really
is there
cool.
room for guests then?
Did you see that fail?
Yeah, I don't know. Fail army. Yeah, like, can guests actually get here, or
Jesus
he's just headbutting a piece of meat
Did you see him go up after?
like a crocodile?
It doesn't look like there's any guests at all, but I think that was the intention. So
But wasn't that part of the?
it's part of the contest.
Yes.
But
Can we have a look just so we're not like messing up here? Like somewhere not here.
0
Like,
guests.
is there underneath some? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's kind of the rules of the contest. I think you could have still gotten away with adding them somewhere, where they are
Along the outside.
Yeah, they are the researchers, and you can, you know, pretend, just have a little bit of make believe, where it's not just the staff. Because if the staff need to do research and
What's
observe
there?
the animals, where are they observing the animals from?
Go back to your left. No, yeah, there are those holes in the wall.
It's
Is
like little dens.
okay.
But so yeah, you
I
could
thought
have
maybe it was
had the glass
single
built
glass
in
or
there,
something. Yeah.
and then the staff researchers can watch from behind, and then our guests could have been our pretend researchers.
Yeah, this is a lot of
Dens.
Sleeping area.
It's almost like a hive, like an ant hive or something. It's a little
termite.
termites. Yeah, there you go. It's got the what's it called when you're afraid of holes? You know what I'm talking about, right? Triptophilia.
No. What?
Triptophilia. Tripophilia. Google it. Tripophilia. Trilipophilia? Tripophilia. Go to the images. You'll freak out.
Okay.
It's when you're afraid of a bunch of holes put together. It gives you a little that tripophilia feel. Anyways, you said termite den, and it reminded me of a bunch of holes. Yeah.
This is just disturbing images. Go Google it, everyone. Like fear of holes.
But it doesn't have to be disturbing images. Like there's images of a bunch of holes on a ceiling.
Well, I mean, if you Google this, I see the most disturbing crap I've seen for a long time.
So you have a bit of tripophilia because it
no,
freaks
but
you
it's
out,
just
right?
because they like photoshopped it onto body part.
Oh
Like,
Jesus!
what?
Oh yeah, but then okay, I'm gonna throw up now. Why does Planet Zoo always derail us? I don't know. Why does this happen every episode? I'm sorry, guys. You're bearing with us. We'll make it through these. It's fine. There's a lot of wolves. I feel like this one's lacking a little bit, especially because we don't have the interaction. I really actually like this like research.
The concept
place.
is great.
The concept is great. I like the research, but it's just not
It's
enough.
not the contest. No, but it's not within the rules of the contest.
But even the actual enclosure itself, if this was their natural environment, I would have liked to see some more, you know, ice floating on the water. You know, it's frozen here, some slushy stuff. Yeah.
Your last submission.
And just kind of make it feel a little bit more natural. The whole tripophilia termite den feels a little bit strange to me. It doesn't feel natural at all. So for me, it's lacking. It's not quite where it needs to be. But I love the idea of the research thing. So you get points for me there. I think it's fun, but kind of missed the point of the contest there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We have one more to look at, so let's go check out some more Arctic wolves. Okay, we have Glacier Forest created by Kingdom yet again. He's been killing it in this contest.
Yeah.
He watch him get like in the top 10 times. One of our master builders, Golden Patrons, here he says, super sorry, Johnny, that this is a part of a bigger park. Just close your eyes and walk around. You can still enjoy the entrance. That is by the railway, though, the mountains, into an open Arctic scene through the main entry. Don't forget to check the zoo map at the entrance so you can find the wolves easily. Slight smile. The habitat has been made by natural as possible with a completely natural border and is meant to appear as though they're simply viewing the wolves in their natural environment along the cliffs and the Arctic paradise. Plants, terrain, and enrichment is 100% hidden but fully contained staff facilities, utilities. Loving the competition, your community, and you. Good luck, everyone. Smiley face. Aw, thank you so much. What about Zell, dude? Disqualified. All right.
Yeah, Kingdom. Never gonna answer your messages.
Never gonna let you down.
It's interesting how most creations want to leave the wolf in their natural environment, whereas the other creations no one has that often, but I've heard it like 3 times right now.
Yeah. What's also interesting is Kingdom keeps doing these park files that are multiple enclosures in one, and then I don't know if this is supposed to, because he says there's 6 other animals. I kind of want to go look at them, but I'm like, how many more times did he submit through the rest of the contest? Because this is the first time I've loaded up this park for sure. So now I'm having a quick scan. So it looks like he also did the Indian rhinoceros. It looks like he also did the Indian elephant.
I don't think they're gonna be here.
Did the reindeer might be here.
Maybe.
And then the reticulated giraffe.
Probably not.
No. So that's it. Like the only thing I can think that would be here is the reindeer. Do we see reindeer here? We do. So, but we have red lemurs, snow leopards. Why didn't he do any of these for the contest? So
because he's making a zoo. I mean, but there was a.
That's what my whole point was. The other 3 submissions were different parks that he was also. So he's making like 3 zoos or something, right? Has to be.
Maybe,
so
yeah.
are we here? Is this how this? Oh no, we're. Wait, how does this map work?
We're at the lime green thing.
This thing?
Or go to the right. There's the
Zoo administration. Maybe we're here. We're
know.
looking for the Arctic wolves.
Yeah. They're off the beaten path.
I guess so. At the very back corner or something. The map doesn't really help, to be honest. It looks beautiful. It's a great concept, but it makes absolutely 0 sense.
You are here.
Yeah, but also it's like, if this is where they are, then like, why is there no path?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Okay.
It's another.
But
dangerous.
I kind of I want to check out some of the other ones, but then I'm like, I can't do that. But hopefully you resubmit this and we see your finished park. This is looking great. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is looking really fun. I love this.
Yeah. I mean, if you're building a zoo out of this, because all
You
the
better
terrain
finish, because this looks great.
you can't really. Oh my god, that shot is great on the right.
It's wonderful.
I love that.
Sorry, what were you saying?
No, you can't really blueprint it from a zoo, right? But I understand that he sends in this creation like this because
He did a part of
like,
it
how
for
are you
the
gonna
contest.
how are you gonna blueprint it? And if this is one of the amazing creations, you're gonna.
No, I accept it. I haven't disqualified anyone for not really listening to the rules. Like, there's been a few people who have submitted parks so far, and I'm like, that's fine. You know, because if they want to be inclusive about their habitat being in the part of a park that they're working on, that's completely okay with me. And so, but all I'm saying is I'm very curious to look at more of this stuff. And
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait for people
you keep cutting
to
out.
come up with all these. Oh, I can't wait for people to come up with all these crazy zoos, right? Mm-hmm. I mean,
So we have snow leopards over here. You might want to turn
Look at those.
up your mic sensitivity, because for whatever reason it's dropped a few times throughout the last few recordings.
Okay.
Just turn up your sensitivity a little so it catches.
Chat.
So what are we? We're
I
looking
hope
for
this is better.
wolves. I haven't seen any indication of wolves, cats, leopards. Where we got to go up
It's a shame we're
what?
rushing through this. Oh,
No, because
animals escape.
it is a shame that we're rushing through it, but are we? Because this isn't part of the contest, and I'm actually
No, no,
kind
no.
of taking my time.
No, for this video, absolutely, you're right.
And
but I'm just
remember this?
as a personal note. Yeah, of
This
course.
was extracted. He submitted just that somehow. Deleted all the
Oh.
rest. Okay, that's
Or
interesting.
it was the first thing he built. It could also be.
Maybe, yeah.
But No, just on a personal note, I would love to have a good look at a zoo like this because it looks amazing.
And we definitely will in the future. We have a few lined up, I guess. Is this?
So there,
I can't
here,
freak. No, that's snow
I
leopards.
think this is this here. I think this.
We're gonna
a-
cheat. We're gonna cheat. Habitats. They're not named. Okay, we're just gonna go to a wolf.
Tiger. It's a wolf. Yeah.
Wait a second. This is where the leopards were. I was next to it.
No, that's where the reindeer was, right?
You are right. I remember seeing a reindeer. Oh, what the heck? They just get a feast on reindeer.
Maybe.
I am so confused. So this is technically the viewing area, but it's also the
gorgeous
reindeer
there.
are amazing. No, this looks great.
So how does this work?
It feels you're not
Like, did they
giving
remove all the teeth from the wolf?
For me, you're not paying enough, what's the word, homage? Respect? I don't know. There's not enough attention here gone into the wolves, right? Because I come in here, I see the wolves, and immediately we're already passing into the reindeer. I would have liked to see this whole area dedicated to one or the other, personally.
I mean, there's not something we're missing here.
Sorry?
There's not something we're missing here, right? That they like to eat together.
No. Wolves,
Eat reindeer.
yes. But why is there no barrier here? Oh, there is. Yep, that's the barrier.
Okay. But it's weird because they
It
can
goes
just
all the way
go
over
there.
to the snow leopards. So in what? Oh, there's more wolves back here. No, those are leopards. Yeah. So this is the wolf area, but they can just run down that hill and maul reindeer, in theory, but they're not. So that's a good thing.
But it's weird.
Yeah, the AI doesn't know they can walk down a hill, but a real wolf would know.
Yeah.
But we've seen
if I
wolves.
see
We've seen
big, juicy reindeers.
right. It looks so juicy. I mean, okay, maybe not that one. I like how he's instantly pooing poo that has snow on it. The snow's coming out of his butt. So many weird things with this game.
I mean, the habitat looks cool. Look up.
I like the rock work. But
Looks
they don't
great.
even have their own cave, do they? Or maybe do they?
Yeah, there.
It's a little bit tucked off. I just don't feel. I mean, this viewing area is okay. Yeah.
Another one there. I mean, the terrain is absolutely amazing. Maybe I would just make it for
You would make it what?
one animal,
Yeah.
and that's it. You know what? I think we might have to just restart Discord. I think this,
Maybe.
3 hour. Yeah.
3-hour calls cutting you out.
Yeah, I think so.
I think what's bugging me about this is that it's not really like inviting or welcoming or well themed towards the wolves particularly, right?
And can you go to the entrance of this?
Building?
Yeah, so we can just have a look at
What the heck?
what it's.
Yeah, so I mean, zoo tour, it has a bunch of different animals, different things in there. We can see that the wolves are put out front, but we don't see anything about the reindeer.
But we go in. Oh no, that's just leading up.
I mean, it's nice. It's a really great building.
Yeah.
We come down here.
Yeah, here. This. What do we have? Yeah, okay.
Some information there. I like it.
And lemurs. Ah, they're in the middle? Ah.
I think that's fun.
Interesting.
Yeah, I guess for me, I was just thinking it would be more fun to have. There's more fun ways to let the guests interact with them. You know, you could have done some really cool, fun little gazebos out front, some overhead viewing or underground viewing. But this works. Like, you don't need a whole lot of viewing areas, and this is a pretty decent one. It does let you see everything. So I don't know what it is.
I mean, I just love this. Really great job. You have a large viewing area, so that kind of works.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, do you really need to see them sleep? Yeah.
No.
No.
I guess it threw me off a little bit, right? Because I couldn't
it's a bit
figure out if it
tricky.
was the leopards or the reindeer. I think it's just a lot of mishmash all in one area.
Yeah. But on the other hand, if you think about it, if this would be a zoo, it would be pretty awesome, I guess.
Yeah.
Because you see the wolves, you see the reindeer, you see the
Yeah.
basically next to it.
Right. I think what it is to me is it in terms of theming, creativity, and what you can do with the game in terms of design, functionality, the different buildings you can do. You could go really ham with making things very unique and personalized towards each of the animals, from basic shape, sign decorations to really immersive, crazy caves. The caves feeling tucked off in the corner, almost not thought about, you know. And then the guest viewing is integrated all in with the other animals and even the lemurs, where there's there's nothing that kind of signifies it as we did this specifically for you to enjoy this wolf experience. It's a little bit of a mishmash. And in terms of the contest itself, that's what we asked for. We asked for it to be a personal experience that feels very intimate with the wolves. And I'm not getting that intimate feeling because it's mixed with all the other animals surrounding it. So in terms of the zoo setting, you're right, it works. But in terms of the contest setting, I think it's a bit of a miss, right?
It's a bit like what was happening with K-Ramba. Because he was building a zoo,
yes,
it was tailored to the layout of the zoo.
And we were just talking about that, like coming into this, I'm fine with people submitting their work in progress zoos. But if you look back at the zoos that I even made in the beta, I said, welcome to the wolves den. And the whole area was custom to the wolves. I had wolf signs. I had like underground viewing. I had, you know, overhead viewing. I had snowy areas. I had not so snowy areas. And when you went there, you're like, there's waterfalls, everything. But when you went there, you're like, this area is themed towards wolves. And then just across the way, I had fountains and a savanna. You know what I mean? Yeah. They were separate and they were personalized to welcome you to see this one animal. So in terms of doing a park, you can submit a habitat from your park, but I still think you need to personalize that area, right? Whereas, but I get it because this area here, it's like this is your winter area. And we're mixing the snow leopards, the reindeer, and the wolves, but this is a winter park. So like you really, in order to like, you could technically have all the other winter animals mixed around this thing too, but you don't want to do that because you're kind of blowing your load, right? You're wasting all of that potential real estate all in one bang. And with that, the whole park being snowy, I feel like in order to make each area feel unique, you do need to add that personalization and that customization to each of the animals. Like, I feel like a really cool reindeer area, you could mix in like what we saw from Rohana, you know what I mean? With the whole Christmas thing that she did. I mean, reindeer are basically the mascot of Christmas, right? Yeah. So this could be a whole Christmassy area. Imagine coming through and seeing like a Christmas town and you have reindeer playing about, right? That would just be a magical, fun feeling. You could have a Santa sleigh here or something, right? But having it right next to the wolves kind of takes that your ability to do that away. All right, but I see you want to utilize this whole building and the way you can walk around it without making this whole area too big for the wolves. But hey, go ham. Right? Have fun with it. Let the wolves have a lot of area to roam around. Considering there's 12, 20 in a pack or something, I think you can go a little bit bigger. So I think we've talked. Go ahead.
No, like in the settings, you can turn everything off. So it wouldn't.
You could do whatever you want, really.
Yeah, I know. It's just sandbox.
Yeah, I think we talked about it enough, but I think that really is the point there. Is it's kind of missing the spirit of the contest, being submerged right in the middle of lemurs, reindeers, and snow leopards, and there's nothing here to me screaming, hey, it's wolves, other than that one informational sign coming in, right? You're gonna see wolves on the right, and this one, of course. But I would love to see more of this stuff all the way around, a whole building towards it, you know? Like, really give us that wolf, welcome to the wolf area, all right? I think that's what it's missing. It's a little bit of that spirit. But as we've said, and Zell said, this terrain work is really good. I love the rocks in the back, and it looks really good. So another solid creation from Kingdom, and I want to see this park when it's finished. So hopefully you get that done and we get a walk around and take a look at some of these other areas. We did see the what was it, the monkey?
Himalayan.
I can't remember what that one was, but yeah, it's looking really cool. I love this idea of a snow zoo. And looking forward to seeing this one when it's finished. So yeah, you guys get to vote on your favorite creation of the episode. There are 4 of them in this one. So click the little button in the top right-hand corner. Vote on your favorite. The winner is going to go on to a winner's bracket. And that's going to do it for us here today in this video. Thank you all so much for watching. And we will see you in the next Planet Zoo video. Bye now.
Bye now.